Wait, was that my bottle pop?
Yes.
Yup.
Sorry about that.
I think we got that. Yeah, that's good.
That's cool.
Everyone got that.
会いたかったドバシびっくりしたバッドボーイズの清人です
Hello and welcome to the first Wota You Talking About podcast, presented to you by WTA 47. I am the Dr. Dazza, also known as Dazza, and with me today I have...
I'm the Anites, and you can also call me Kirra if you want. So that's cool. Hi.
I'm Nick, also known as the Wota Zoo on the Tweetsters. Sup?
I'm Luke, also known as Fab and Fresh.
Very fab and fresh.
Oh yeah.
I'm Hugo. That's my name.
Cool. And lastly...
And I'm Hadiz, the guy from Singapore. And no, Achan is shit.
Shut up.
Before we get into that, today we are first going to start off talking about our Oshis, our favourite songs, and just kind of get to know the 47 group, which is us.
So you can choose your Oshi.
Not really, because they're going to take my Oshi and be very happy about that. Alright, so Nick, why don't you start us off? Who is your Oshi and what is your favourite song? And tell us about your AKB life. Actually, before we get started with that, about 2 years ago, I tweeted at Nick saying that idols were amazing. And what did you say back, Nick?
I don't remember, but something along the lines of idols are shit.
And who invited me to this podcast?
I did.
So, Nick.
Yeah?
Explain yourself.
Okay, so I'll start off with how I got into AKB. I got into AKB through It's Megarun on Twitter, linking me a video of Akimoto Saika funny moments from AK Bingo. And then I started watching AK Bingo, and now I've binged all of AK Bingo. During the part where all the classic members start showing up less and less is when I kind of fell out of Bingo for like a few months. And then I started Bingo again, thanks to the wonderful person who's now my Oshi, Okada Nana. And she looks fucking amazing with her short hair now, just saying. And now we're here. We're starting a podcast on this wonderful fandom I've now joined.
Awesome.
As for favorite song, fuck.
I don't think that's in the discography.
I mean, surely your favourite song's Flying Get, right?
I mean, let's
all admit our favorite song is Heavy Rotation. There's little room.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's the song that gets everyone into the group, but after that comes your favourite song,
Oshi
surely.
Is the best.
Mine was...
You just have to show a few gifts from Heavy Rotation, and you can sell anyone on idols.
Yeah, my favourite part is when the 14-year-olds are in a bath naked.
Can't argue with that.
No. I just like the part where they all just start kissing. Those moments. Oh man.
So, as for favorite song, when we go by A-side, so like main single, it is Heavy Rotation, yeah. But if we...
Okay. Nick, you get one choice. You get one. Choose one song.
But I really like Kangai Rohito as well. God damn it, B-sides. Could have a couple of songs.
Luke, explain your favourite Oshi and how you got into 48.
Okay, so it's got to be J, Matsu Jurina. That was basically decided about 2 weeks ago while I was in the Netherlands with Nick.
Hey.
It's been a number of members previously. I'm basically the old person of this podcast. I got into them back in 2011. I saw the video for Heavy Rotation on YouTube. Then I saw...
What did I tell you?
Damn it.
Well, to be fair, I got into AKB48 during Kamen Rider W, so we're not that far apart.
2009.
No, I think it was even Katyusha, 2011. Then Heavy Rotation. Then I was into them sort of till 2014. Yuko graduated. Then I
Stop
sort of
giving me bad memories.
yeah. I don't really want to think about that. But 2014, Yuko graduated. I sort of dropped out of the fandom. 2016, Nick got me back into the group.
That's going to be
But-
a recurring theme for
Yep.
most of us.
Yeah, current Oshi, Kami Oshi at least, Matsui Jurina, AKB Oshi, I think decided as of yesterday.
You get one Oshi. You get
No,
one.
no.
You got
Okay.
choose.
No, you.
Do I get AKB or Kami Oshi?
You get Kami Oshi, and that's it.
Okay, Kami Oshi, J, Matsui Jurina. That's it.
Fair enough. Hugo, how did you get into AKB, and what's your Oshi and favorite song and stuff?
Okay, so to start off, Yui for Life. I
You.
think we
Yui Han.
choose.
Good man.
Yui Han.
And how about how I got into the fandom was Nick, like most of us here.
We've all got to blame Nick, basically.
Yeah,
Pretty
Even if we were
much.
into them previously, it's Nick's fault.
Mm-hmm.
he started the whole avalanche of idols. But yeah, he was tweeting about AK Bingo. I was like, the fuck, what the fuck's this weird shit? Started watching it, and I started watching it like on the 2012, something like that. So I basically did the opposite of what Nick did.
No,
watched.
I started in 2012. I started not at the beginning of Bingo. I started like in the 100 episode range. Then went back, and then I got all the way up again.
The beginning of Bingo was 2008.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's quite a while
like,
ago.
And that was like Zero G Go.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
that was when it had the really weird name, and then it changed again.
It was basically the time of which it aired was the name
No,
of
it
the
wasn't
show.
even Zero. That was when it was like
It was Itchy. Then it was
Itchy-
Zero.
Itchy-
And then it was Zero.
Ichiji Gofu. Gofu.
So it happened at
Go
1 a.m.
Kufun.
Don't
Go
worry, I
Kufun.
can't speak.
Anyway. Okay. Kirra, how did you get into AKB? And
Well-
who is your Oshi, and what's your favourite song?
The way I got into AK was really weird because, like, years ago when they started up, I started getting into idols and all that. But the problem was I didn't watch, like, AK Bingo or anything like that. I just tried to get into them by just watching, like, their music videos and listening to their songs and stuff. So it didn't work out. And I've kind of been into, like, cute idol girls ever since, but not majorly. And then Nick got me into AKB.
See, you're seeing a theme here. It's all Nick's fault.
And I have literally spent the last about 3 months binge watching AK Bingo and like AK48 music videos.
What episode are you up to currently?
200 and something?
Yeah, something close to that.
I think 250? No.
Yeah,
Yeah, about 250.
in 3 months.
In 3 months, 250 episodes.
Sounds about right.
And my favourite song, I like Heavy Rotation, but for the purpose of being an individual, I'm gonna say Ue Kara
Oh,
Mariko.
shit.
Oh, I was gonna say
Kara.
I didn't actually give a favourite song, but I might have to say Uekara
do it.
Mariko. Because I mean,
Yes.
come on,
It is a good song. It is a great song.
It is a good song.
And if you hadn't guessed by
Mariko's
that,
great.
my Oshi will always be my Mariko will always be my Oshi.
no, you can't have Mariko as your Oshi because she's graduated.
I don't care.
You've got to pick a new.
Ah,
You got it, Oshi-Hen. She's gone.
Because I've been totally
No.
screwed over. I started off with Achan, she graduated. Went on to Mariko, she
Yeah.
graduated.
Went on to Yuko.
Went on to Yuko, she graduated. Now I'm on to Jay.
Oh, thank God you didn't choose.
It's
Yui
getting
as your
to that
Oshi.
time. It's getting to that time.
it's getting to that point where all of our favorite girls are graduating.
No, Jay's fine because she's
But,
going to be going like another 10 years.
5. She said at least 5.
I can't
There might be 5 in her, and they might kick her out after.
I mean,
There's no way they're going to
She's too
kick her
old.
out. She's the only member that anyone cares about in SKE.
here's the thing. Here's the thing with Jay. She can stick around for like another 10 years. Because look at Nyan. Look at Kojiharu. 28, and she's still part of the group.
Yeah.
Granted, she's graduating, but still.
Yeah, but Jurina will be like 30. She'll be the oldest AKB.
She'll be
Yeah,
like,
but she's only 19 at the moment. She's been in like 10 years.
Is she only 19?
yeah, she's
still?
19.
I think. Pretty sure.
Oh god, Jurina, she doesn't age.
Yeah. If I had to pick any
She looks-
Oshi
she
from the
looks
current girls that haven't graduated, it would be Jirina.
No, not Miho?
No, I like Miho, but she doesn't have enough presence to be my Oshi.
Wait,
You're not
wait,
talking
wait.
about Meow, right?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What?
I think we've got a problem.
I actually quite like Meow as well.
I kind of.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Nick,
What's wrong with her?
Nick, please back me up here.
I kind of like Meow as well.
Oh god.
Yes. Yes.
This is like the reverse Aten fight.
But my like for Meow is just kind of like a passive like, you know? It's not like, oh, she's one of my faves.
Yeah,
she's not like one of my faves. It's just like, whenever Meow shows up, it's like, oh, hey, it's Meow. Cool. Moving on.
She's doing something. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
She should just graduate already.
Damn.
Oh.
Wow, dude, that's harsh.
I hope all of your future Oshis graduate.
But can I just say who shouldn't be graduating?
Hey, that's a good segue.
No, we haven't. We've got like 2 other people here to talk about their favorite Oshis first. We haven't got Hadiz.
Hadiz.
Oh,
Hadiz,
dude,
come on.
Hadiz, it's not that hard to pronounce my name. Let's get it. It's
has not.
Hadiz.
Hadiz.
Hadiz. This is what you get for making me do the hosting for this time. MCing this time.
Hey.
Awful MC.
Hey, you lost at Janken Pon, so
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true. So, Hadiz, who is your favorite member, and what's your favorite song?
Okay. If we were to talk about my favorite member currently, it would definitely be Shimazaki Haruka, also known as Paruru, also known as she isn't going to graduate.
She's gonna graduate.
She's not going to graduate. She's not going to
Everyone
graduate. No,
graduates
look,
eventually.
no.
There's a key image out of her next presentation, and she's either dead, or she's graduating, or she's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
yeah, no one trusts the newspaper that said that Kojiharu was going to graduate,
And then she announced
the graduation.
Yup. And it's the exact same paper that said, oh yeah, Paru's gonna announce her graduation in early October. Oh look, it's October. It's early October even.
Okay, and if my favorite member is Shimazaki Haruka, I'm pretty sure you guys will know what's my favorite song.
Iron Pressure?
Really not that hard. Oh! How did you figure that out?
I don't know.
Nah.
It should be Bokutachi wa Tatakawanai, because that's a much better song.
Iron Pressure's better.
No.
Come on, the single
Iron
has
Pressure's
a house.
No, the single doesn't have a house. It is a house.
Exactly.
It's a house of a single.
No, the single,
What?
The actual physical.
the actual physical release of the single, like which holds the CDs, can be folded out into a house.
That's
Oh, I
actually
did not
really
know that
cute.
actually.
I'll show you later. It's pretty
It
amazing.
looks like a little Happy Meal thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, and
okay, who's the last
go
guy?
on. Go.
And Dazza, what did
Oh, yeah.
and Dazza?
It's me. I left myself for last because I was letting you go first.
Leave the
Oh,
worst.
you're
And
such
that-
a
You
gentleman.
guys finish last.
And Dazza, who is your
Well-
Oshi, and how did you get into AKB?
My Oshi is
Mayu.
because
Oh, that-
Mayu,
Mayu.
you
That's fine.
white-tongued
That's
Australian
You can't even say her name right.
Mayu, whatever.
mayonnaise.
And I got my favorite single. Firstly, is definitely either is never a surprise. I just find the whole track the music video, and all of it's just really fun.
Happy
And I just enjoy it. That's why. But Team B Oshi is also really good. Like, holy crap, really good.
Okay, speaking of which, I just realized both me and Dazza did not mention how we exactly got into AKB.
Oh yeah, so Hadiz, how did you get into bingo?
Hadiz, go.
Into AKB?
Alright. Rewind about 6 years ago, back when the Kamen Rider series, Kamen Rider W, was airing. I'm pretty sure Nick knows where I'm going with this.
I could have gotten into the back then.
There were two very beautiful girls. Their characters were known as Queen and Elizabeth, and I was really into them. Like, holy shit. Like, 13-year-old Hadiz was really into those two girls. So I decided to do a bit of research in them, and then I found out they were these two girls known as Tomomi Tano and Kasai Tomomi. And ever since then, I've never looked back. And that's actually where I got the name Winway from, because from Kamen Rider W, there's another, like, female character who has a radio station called Winway.
Oh shit!
And I actually kept that name, and it stuck with me for 6 years now. And not to mention, I met Kasai Tomomi 2 years ago. Suck it, you guys.
Fuck you!
I can totally understand how you got into AKB with Kasai, though.
Kasai is a
beautiful.
gift.
Kasai's love.
She's a gem. She's a gem.
She's adorable.
I hate the accusations that she got fat after she left. Because I just think she didn't get fat. She just got chubbier and cuter.
She
Isn't...
she was never like stick thin like the rest of the girls.
Yeah.
But I thought she looked better than all the rest of them because of that.
Yeah, because she looked
Kasai looks amazing. I can confirm from her fucking photo book, and oh my god, I'm so glad.
Remember, Nick,
I'm so glad I have that photo book.
Instagram video, Nick, that one Instagram video.
Oh,
I'm talking about
her Instagram is just like, Kasai, stop. Do you want me to get a heart attack?
For me, I'm just like, Kasai, I'm in the army. Come on, I'm not supposed to be watching this when my commanders are around.
I mean, you could, but
Okay, Dazza, your turn.
okay.
You're
I got
MC.
into AKB actually a few years back through the first time I actually properly heard them was I was watching Dragon Ball Kai as it was coming out.
Oh, Kokoro no Hane.
The second ending was done by Dragon Team, which is a subgroup of AKB. So that was my first exposure to AKB, or the 48 group. And then from there, I kind of paid a little bit of attention to them, but this was like 2009 internet, and, you know, it wasn't as populated by the amazing stuff that is Japanese idols. After that, the next time I really paid more attention was through Sugar Rush, because they did the ending.
Yeah,
they actually did the end credit song for
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yep.
Which actually played in cinemas. It was like they did the first song and then it was AKB doing Sugar Rush. So there was Japanese music in the cinema, and it was the most amazing thing in my entire life.
Yeah, weird thing. My little sister, who's about 6, she loves Wreck-It Ralph. And she said to me one day, I love the theme that plays during the ending credits of this song. I was like, well, let me educate you.
She's going to grow up a good woman.
Let me ruin your life.
Basically, yeah.
Reminds me, my niece was suddenly playing Sugar Rush on her iPad, and then I was just like, oh, where did you hear that from? Then she was just like, oh, I heard it in the cinemas. And then I was just like, yes. Slowly becoming one of us.
We have another one. We have another.
But then again, this was
and
before
then,
Idol Hell.
Yeah. Idol Hell has just gotten bigger over the last few years. And then I saw Kirra was looking at GIFs on Tumblr of cute Japanese girls.
I was totally obsessed with, what is it,
Asian
girls doing cute things.
Yes, r/Asian girls doing cute things is the best subreddit on Reddit by far. And so I was like, oh, what are you watching? And she's like, oh, I'm watching this GIF. And I was like, oh, that's the thing that Nick watches. So then I was like, hey, Nick, want to give us some links?
and then I give some links.
And then freaking Show 48 goes down.
Yeah, no.
Bastards.
That was basically the most depressing moment of all of our lives.
Rest in peace, Show 48.
I mean, I was all ready to be like, hey, we can watch like all the drama series and all the documentaries, and it was just like, nope, it's all gone. And I'm just like, disappointed, guys.
Just a bit of advice though, Nick and I watched the documentaries while I was over at his house. The fourth documentary, it's just a load of shit.
It's so bad.
The first one wasn't great.
No, the first one's quite nice because it's just pretty happy. The second and third documentaries are really depressing.
Yup. And then
the fourth documentary, it could cover like Mariko, Tomomi, Sayaka graduating. It doesn't. It
could also cover the Minagishi scandal, but nope.
What does it cover?
I think they kind of just wanted to stay away from that.
What does it cover?
I don't know. It doesn't even feel like a documentary, even.
Is it just like, hey, these are, idols?
It pretty much kind of like, hey, look.
It just sounds like a roundup video of the latest news.
Pretty much, and their opinions on the news. It's basically what that fourth documentary is.
It's probably like, I can imagine the producers being like, hey, all this shit has gone down this year. We need some, like, happy stuff to, like, bring back our portfolio.
So let's just tell you about all the idol news that's happening and we can get their opinions on it.
And make them pay $25 for a movie.
Yeah.
At least the fifth documentary looks like it's going back to the way the previous three were.
That's good.
Only the only problem is we've not got the best members in it anymore.
Oh, come on. Nachan and Komi are getting interviewed in it.
Yeah, but Takamina graduating is just like the final straw.
Please stop reminding me of all these painful memories, please. You brought up Yuko before, and I'm already so heartbroken about it.
Hey, I'm basically flush with money. I buy as much as I can, but I've still not bought the DVD of Yuko graduating because I don't think I can handle it.
It was already difficult.
It
was already difficult to sit through Moriko's graduation.
You should buy it and just like sit it up on a shrine so you look at it every day. So one day you will eventually get up the courage.
Yeah,
or you can just leave it in the plastic and just like praise it.
The Dome Tour 2013 I've had up there for about 2 years. That has Mariko graduating, Sayaka graduating, and Tomomi graduating. And me and Nick only just watched it about 2 weeks ago. And it destroyed us.
Yeah.
Mariko's was bad. But seeing Sayaka, the person who basically got me in the entire group graduate, just broke my heart.
See, I'm kind of just watching the documentaries and graduations like in the same order as AK Bingo. So when I get to it in AK Bingo, I'll go off and watch the documentary.
Don't do it. It'll destroy you. Mariko's graduation.
I will film it. Film it. We can put it on YouTube as a reaction video.
But guys,
I don't think I'll be able to handle watching Mariko's graduation.
But you guys are just watching videos. I had to watch Akimoto Sayaka in the flesh after she announced her graduation. Do you know how painful it was when the concert was ending?
Well, shit.
And all of us were just screaming, "Don't graduate! Don't graduate!"
Oh.
I was so heartbroken.
Yeah, that's sad. But then you saw her live, so
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
Yeah, I had to suffer. There's pros and cons to seeing them live.
Just don't see them live right before they graduate.
I don't think that's something you can control.
I mean,
you can control it.
Unless it's
you
Takamina.
go to the AKB theater and like stalk there every day.
Unless it's like Takamina. It's like, I'm graduating. Oh, lol.
And
it's like a year and a half.
yeah, exactly. It's just like, shit, she's graduated. Quick, keep her busy for like another year and a half.
At least we got a great follow-up to the general manager.
Yui.
So now we've spoken about our favourite songs, our favourite Oshi, which is kind of redundant because of what Oshi actually means. Now we can talk about some of the upcoming news. Like, there's this event that's happening tomorrow, which is a certain graduation announcement.
Well, it's not confirmed.
Is it tomorrow?
It's not confirmed that it's going to be where she announced it, but it looks like she's going to announce it there.
Yeah, it's basically going to happen.
Like, you can just look at the image. Like, the image just shows something is going to happen to her.
Yeah, I basically think we should go to a member of the podcast who's very invested in this.
So Hadiz, how do you feel about
Yes.
the chance of Paru announcing her graduation being pretty big?
Well, what is this graduation you speak of? I am.
Well,
very
actually, Nick, give us a rundown of the information that we have right now about the supposed graduation.
You should have said we were going to discuss this. I could have come prepared. Basically, like a week or two or something, like a while ago, but not too long ago, a newspaper had released an article, like in the actual newspaper itself, that said that Shimazaki Haruka was gonna announce her graduation in early October, which it is, and that she will...
Which is currently October 2nd?
October 1st for me, but October 2nd in Japan, yeah.
Bearing in mind, this is the first... This is the newspaper that also said that Koji Haru was going to graduate, and then that happened.
The morning...
They have a good track
Yeah,
record.
this is the one that spoiled Koji Haru's graduation. The morning of her, when she announced her graduation at the Senbatsu Senkyo. And it also said that she was...
I mean, it was pretty obvious that was going to happen anyway, but anyway. Let's keep going.
And it also said that, if I can remember correctly, because I can't find the actual thing, she was going to graduate in January or February. At least not too long after. So, it's kind of... Luke and I talked about this before, that considering they already announced the lineup for the 46th single, which is weird considering Love Trip has only been out for like a while, that Paru is going to be the center for it. So Luke and I immediately thought, is this going to be her graduation single? And by the fact that this newspaper, who already has a good track record, said she's going to graduate, it would be weird if this wasn't going to be her graduation single.
So basically what happened is they announced it. They announced a single, which seemed like a graduation single. They announced a newspaper leaked that she was graduating, and now there's an announcement that is going to be a Line live event tomorrow that, either looks like she's graduating or she's dead. So
it heavily puts focus on Paru, which makes it really suspicious.
You never know. The announcement might just be a more in-depth,
it's
news thing on the single that's being announced that she's center for.
It could be that she's got a solo album coming out.
Yeah.
It's related to Baito, which she did a thing for with the previous single, because it was Paru Baito, was one of the coupling songs. So it could be related to that. But you never know what's gonna be announced during this press conference.
Okay. So let me just get this straight. Haru has been around for quite a long time, actually, since the second Senbatsu, if I actually remember correctly.
She joined
for the first three from the second to the fourth Senbatsu, she wasn't really exactly ranked very high. And from the fifth Senbatsu onwards, when she was ranked 12, ever since after that, she has maintained a below 10 position. And while I would love, honestly speaking, jokes aside, I would love Paru to stay because I love her. And okay, that sounds really weird and really stalkerish, but no, I do not love her in that sense. But
just be honest, you do love her.
Yeah, I do love her. If she were to leave now, I wouldn't think it would be a bad thing because, to be fair, she has been plateauing in terms of popularity. And she's not going to get any... Well, she's not exactly old, but she's not as young as some of the other members. So I think for her, the right decision would probably to go into properly go full time into dramas and movies. You know, just like a certain piece of shit. Achan.
Hang on a second. What?
Sorry, what?
What are you saying?
Nothing. So, like I said, I think the right step for her right now would just be to move on, because she's clearly not gonna get any more popular in AKB, and she doesn't seem all that interested in it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of members.
That was what I was gonna bring up as well, because as Luke likes to say, she doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care, but she basically seems to care about all the dramas, and now she's moving into dramas. So if that's what she wants to do,
and she's really into horror.
I mean,
movies
that's cool.
For some reason.
Yeah, she's starting quite a few.
I mean, with Halloween coming up, that's gotta be good for her.
But yeah, basically it looks like Pro's already kind of moving on.
It makes sense, because
It's just
AKB is a platform for these girls to kind of sort of push themselves out into the spotlight and see how well they can do. And then they find their niche and leave and fill in that niche. Like, you've got Kojima, who's doing lingerie lines, which is amazing, and I absolutely love looking at those images. But then you got like Achan, who found her niche in dramas and stuff like that.
Mariko Sama does a lot of stage plays.
and acting.
Yeah, Mariko does lots of stage plays, and
Noro does comedies.
Noro does comedies. You have a Hori who does nothing.
Well, not anymore.
And then you've got some other ones who went into some other careers. But it just makes sense that if...
Other careers. Yeah. Nice.
I like how we're leaving that one open, but we all know what it is.
Yeah, we all... Yeah. Anyway, so it makes sense to, when you're at the height of your popularity in 48, to just, segue into something else and not have to deal with, making music.
Because if she leaves now, at least, everybody still knows who she is and likes her and remembers her. But if she kind of, stays with her current,
Position.
feelings towards it, she's just going to fall into the background. And when she eventually does decide to graduate...
Everyone's not going to give a shit.
Yeah, people won't care as much.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think, if she wants to make that move now, it's time for her. I mean, it's a very similar pattern to Achan, actually, where you could see in the last year of Achan's time in AKB, she really toned down her activities in the group. She didn't appear on any...
Safe.
Yeah, that's true. She sort of dealt with a lot of dramas and instead of sort of variety shows.
She was doing her own thing instead of doing
and
her
then she had
thing
her
with the
own
group.
solo single came out as well, which was amazing, by the way.
It was clear that she...
Yeah, true. I mean, her solo stuff is really good. I mean, Flower is... I mean, Nick doesn't like it, but I think Flower is great. I mean, I've got it as my alarm to wake up on the morning.
I can't have a song as an alarm because then I start to hate that song.
I actually have Hakken Disco as my alarm, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I really felt like Achan would have been amazing if she wasn't the face of AKB.
If she wasn't chosen to be put at the zero position.
To me, she had such a great personality, which really shone through.
If she wasn't centered over...
But...
I mean, I think she's got a great personality.
Oh, what?
She does. It's just...
Okay. I don't know about that, though.
She does.
Yeah.
It
wasn't shown off.
Very...
that's the problem. It was too...
Yeah.
It was like the producers of AKB was just like, nah, you have to, say certain things and do certain things and make sure you're not weird. And Achan seemed weird, and that was good. She was quirky.
I don't know if she was weird. I just think people think that what's popular isn't cool.
Well, I mean,
Hugo
I love
was
Hugo,
weird, and that's great.
Here's the thing. The thing, right, with why I thought Achan wasn't as good as center compared to why I think Yuko was a good center is because Yuko didn't lose her personality when she was center.
Saying, yeah.
She was... Yeah, she was still her silly, quirky, idiotic self, while Achan just became a face. She became...
didn't really want to be a center at first either.
Yeah, she was she was forced into it constantly. So after her graduation, of course, now we've had like every time a new single comes out, of course, we get a new center, or we just switch through the same top of field.
Let's be serious. We're not gonna get a new center for the next 2 years.
You get what I mean. It's not constantly the same person. Unlike with SK and NMB, where it basically is all the time the same person, except for a few exceptions.
Yeah, I mean, we've only got one person that people care about, which is why essentially we need a huge team shuffle to make people care about the other sister groups.
That sounds like a segue.
Dun, dun, dun,
Or
dun.
stars.
Or we can
That
go
is
into
super
the
subtle.
other news that is happening this week, which is...
Janken, at the time of this recording, Janken Taikai is starting in like a bit over a week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave in the description a link to a spreadsheet that I personally made. Where
Congratulations.
This is thank you.
Congratulations on your little
The
spreadsheet.
tiny
Where-
spreadsheet?
Oh, don't
Where
sound
it has-
condescending.
Hey, I wasn't
I
the
sounded
first one to say
condescending.
it.
Very little spreadsheet.
Okay, but
I
it
don't feel as
basically
bad now.
has it has
Your very little spreadsheet.
Look, Nick,
The
don't
spreadsheet
show off
has
the spreadsheet
the
to
line-
everyone. It's very, very inappropriate.
can
Yes.
I just say that you guys interrupting is just anyway. The spreadsheet contains the lineup, so the matchups for the Janken Taikai, and yeah. So the Janken winners, because it's not going to be one this time, is of course going to be each winner of each block is going to be a part of a new unit that's going to release a single, and then all the like runner-ups are going to do a coupling song for said single.
That's cool.
And yeah, so anybody have any thoughts on this? Have any like thoughts who you want to be in the in the units for each block?
Should we just go through the matchups?
Yeah, we should probably do that. So for block A, the first is we'll have Kodama Haruka, Sakai Mei, Kashiwagi Yuki, Istorina, Uemura Azusa, Tanabe Miku, Nakata Chisato, Muto Tomu, Gotorara, Himatashi Yui, Nakanishi Chori, Oyam Masana, Takashi Juri, Sakaguchi Nagisa, and Nishino Miki.
Okay, I've got to say, first of all, the link that you provided, the image is slightly
the
cut
last
off.
two ones don't show up.
Oh, you need to like slightly adjust it, most likely.
Okay, can you repost the link? Because I can't find it.
I'll repost it.
While you do that, as usual, I need to pee. Get used to this. It happens a
We're
lot.
leaving this in, we're leaving this in, by the way.
Takahashi Juri needs to be center. I just want her to be center.
I
Who's
want
she
to.
up against?
She is up
Try to
against Sakaguchi Nagisa to the left, block A.
I just realized. Kashiwagi Yuki is against your favorite member.
Yuki's gonna
Fuck
win.
off.
Ukraine's gonna win.
Oh, totally.
Come on.
If she
Come on, let's be
if
serious
if she
here.
doesn't-
We don't know this.
if she doesn't, I swear to God, I'm just gonna be stopping. Somebody stop the witch!
Okay, if Izuta Rina wins, I'll fly over to the Netherlands just so Nick can slap me in
Look.
the face.
We have to be honest here. Whoever's going to win is at the helm of whoever the producer says is going to win.
That's
It's
pretty
not based on
controversial.
their luck.
I mean, talking about
I mean,
sort of the producers rigging who's going to win. We haven't exactly confirmed that.
Well, that's a matter of
That-
opinion
that's
ever
You have
since
just-
to
Haru
believe
won.
in the magic
That's
of
just
idols.
speculation.
It's not. You have to believe that it's all luck based.
it's all like, it's like
Your-
wrestling. We know it's fake,
Your
but we
favorite
believe it's
idol
not.
has a chance of getting through. They can do it.
Okay, so with block A, who does everyone want to win block A?
This is a tough one for me. I've got to go either
Well, I mean,
Harupi
it's not
or Yukirin.
I'm gonna go Ukraine.
Yukirin.
I'm going with Takashi Juri.
I kind of want to go with Tomu, because Tomu deserves some more love.
I just want Juri to win because by the time this video comes out, happy birthday Takashi Juri.
Happy birthday.
You're only second to Paruru, so it's
Birthday.
all fine. I love you too. Not as much as I love Paruru, but I love you too. So don't diss me. I saw you live when you were 13 years old. Just saying. I mean, not
okay.
13. I mean, 15. When she was 15. Yeah.
This doesn't make
that's
you
totally-
like it sounds weird at all.
Totally not weird.
Don't worry, Jury. You're only 26 days younger than me.
Moving on.
We're
Anyway,
perfectly compatible.
anyway, so moving on to Block B, we got Kid Sawasaki, Ishizuka Akari, Cho Kurina, Nozawa Rena, Ueno Haraka, Paru,
Haru.
Owada Nana,
Haru.
Kawamoto Saya, Murayama Yuri, Shimada, Sasaki Yukari, Mayu, Fukushinao,
Mayu will
and
not win.
Mion.
No, Mayu will win.
She won't.
Yeah.
She will
She
not
will.
win.
She-
She will not win.
Nah.
I have some hope she will not win.
But
Yeah, but this is junk.
like I said, the producers will rig it so she will win.
I have some hope she will not win. It's a little bit, but it's some.
I feel like this is getting a bit personal.
This has always been personal. Come on, let's be serious. There is no
Idols
objectivity.
is serious.
It's true.
Idols are
Like,
serious business.
I
all
love
about the math.
Mayu to win, but Mayu,
Mayu.
I'd love her to win, and she probably will win. But I think the whole
Nah. There's still
Like,
Paru.
I think- like the Janken tournament should be that lesser members win, so they get more screen time. That's how it should be. That's not how it's been, but it should be.
If you get the most popular members not participating, which I know Nick and I have been talking about quite a lot. I mean, with popular members here, you've got either Owada Nana or Paru, and Paru's basically going to graduate before
Stop
then.
saying that, guys. Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
It hurts me every
So
time.
she won't turn
it
up to
hurts
the
me every
junk.
time someone says
I mean,
that.
you've maybe got me on
It's
here.
My
happening.
favorite is for Nana to win.
Oh yeah, I'm all for
Mion
Shimada
or
winning
Yuri,
this.
I think is who I'd want to win. Though
But-
Shimada
Yeah,
would
she
be
needs
great.
a-
if
I'm
she
never
won, though.
lucky, so that's not going to happen.
True. Whoever we watched the previous Junkin together, and whoever Luke was with, I want her to win. She'd always lost.
So basically, we just have to make Luke wish Izuta to win. That way she
No.
will lose.
Oh wait, yes, exactly. So moving on to Block C, my favorite block. We have Kato Rena, we got Kojima Mako, we got Okada Nana,
Worst girl.
we got Yamada Marina, we got Umeta Ayano, Nakamura Mariko, Nakamura. We got
Nakamura.
Yamada Noe, an NGT in there. We got Shibuya Nagisa, Azuma Yuki, Hamamatsu Ryona, Oya.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Shizuka. Oh yeah.
Personal favorite. Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you for mentioning her, Nick.
Nakano
He's mentioning
Ikumi.
everyone.
Shimizu Maria and Shinosaki Aino. I'm sorry, Oya, but not chance for winning this block, please.
No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Must win.
I want Umeta to win. There we go.
No one agrees with you.
I don't care. I'm going out there on my own and saying Umeta should win this one.
Damn.
I mean, just for like balancing, I want Yamada Noe to.
Would be good if like
It's true. It's true. She should because she's white.
Yeah. I just think the balance is necessary.
Yeah, it would be nice.
It should be a member from every group. Exactly.
Oh, so Shi-chan is the obvious winner there, right?
No. No.
Somebody wants their Nana to win.
I heard a yeah there, so I'm pretty sure I won.
Though, if both Nachan and Mako win, that'll be interesting because they're both same gen. That'll be an intro.
No, I think Shi-chan. I definitely heard Shi-chan.
Moving on to Block D.
Machia Ling, Uyama Kokuna, Yaguchimoka, Komi. We got a Marika Tani Marika, Agasa Moe, Shimaguchi Hana, Natsuki,
Natsuki!
Arai Yuki. We got a Meow,
Oh,
We got the winner.
fuck's sake.
Takita Kayako, Abe Maria,
Ave Maria.
Gish, Minigishi Minami,
Gish.
and Ogasawara Mayu. This
I want Meow and Minigishi to win their round so they face off.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, Nick, I think I'm with you on this. It's got to be Komi.
I'm staying with my knee Oshi. I'm going with Komi for this one.
I'm with you on this.
Look, no, for some cultural diversity, it should be Ma Chia-ling. It should be.
I mean, that would be good. 'Cause-
Yeah, I can't complain on that.
yeah, that would actually be kind of nice.
But if we're going performance-wise,
But
I've got to go Komi.
But Komi.
I want Abe Maria to win. I like her.
Fair enough. Though,
Fair enough, yeah.
it would. I'm kind of sad that Kojima Haruna isn't in here or Mako isn't in here, because then we could have another Kojima fight.
That was fun.
My votes are on Komi or Meow.
Oh, Ma Chia-ling.
So moving on to Block E.
Block E.
Sayonahama, Fukuchirena, Kubo Satane, Mogi Kazumi, Okada Ayaka, Ueki Nao, Tanaka Yuka, Yabuki Nako, Akishi Natsuki, Yokoyama Yui Han,
That's Natsuko.
Natsuko, sorry, my bad. Shimoni Yuki, Yamato Ami. We got the winner of JKT's Janken, who the winner would become a part of this Janken, which is Sinka Lugiani. Thanks, JKT. And Okawa Rio. So Yui for winner.
Yui?
We've got the obvious winner here, right?
Yui?
It's Yui.
It's Yui. It has to be Yui.
Yep. Agreed.
No,
It's got to be
It's
Yui.
gotta be Yui.
It's Yui.
I disagree with you guys because, again, for cultural diversity,
Sinka
it should be
Juliana.
Shinka. It should be.
But he won.
Like-
It should be, but it's not.
It should be,
Like,
but it's
the
won't,
fact
yeah.
the fact that she won her own Junken and then has to fight more is disgusting.
I mean, she's...
48 group, what are you doing? This is not fair. Anyway.
Yeah, come on. If we were speaking about fair, a lot of people would be.
Yeah.
It would be disgusting if Yui wasn't so amazing.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you there, but...
But, so, yeah, Yui has to win this one.
Yeah.
Or will win this one.
I think she's gonna win this.
Moving on to Block F, we got Tano Yuka, Tatsuya Mahiko, Fuji Reina, Sato Kiara, Omori Miyu, Kizaki Yuria, Fukuoka Sena, Kitagawa Ryoha, Shinobu Mogi, Yamauchi Yuna, Ichikawa Manami, Oshima Ryoka, Ino Miyabi, and Takeuchi Miyu.
It's going to be Takeuchi.
Oh yeah, I think you get it. It's got to be me.
I'm going with Tano.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tano. Tano deserves some
Yeah,
more
I'm going
love.
with Tano on this one.
Hey.
I have a reason for choosing
I want
her.
Yuria to win.
You know,
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised that no one went with Yuria.
I'm going with the unpopular opinion of Reina.
Reina's not bad either. Fuji Reina.
I'm going with Tano. Tano deserves some love.
Tano. I'm going with Tano. I just want to. I'm just.
Takeuchi.
Miyu, I'm sorry, but no, I like Tano more.
Nah, I'm on the side of Miyu.
Miyu's not bad, but I just think Reina's cuter.
That's
Wow,
fair
wow,
enough.
She just looks really cute.
Come on, Tano's cute.
Moving on to Block G, the last
And
block.
the last block.
We got Sugahara Riko, another NGT. We got Shiroma Miru, Iwatate Saho, Yaho, Saho, Yamada Nanami, Sugawara Maya, Suzuki Moria, Yokoshima Airi, Sakura, Gotomoe, Fujita Nana, which I'm pretty sure is the winner of last year, Tsumugi Hayasaki, Anin, Iriyama Ana, Kamiede
Ana.
Emika, and Takeuchi Saki.
Anna.
Anin. I'm going with Anin. Do, Saho. Saho would be great as well.
For
if she won.
Jonas'
think-
sake, I want Anna to win.
I want Saho.
Yaho.
I
Saho.
don't really have an opinion on this one.
Then just say Anna.
Yeah, I think I've got to go Anin
I'm going
on this
Anna.
one.
Iriyama Anna.
I think I'm gonna go with Miru for the only other NGT person.
Yeah. Gotta balance out the groups, huh? But seriously speaking,
Yeah.
I would want Iriyama Anna to win.
Anin would be great if she won, yeah. But yeah, that's
That's the question. Is it truly all random? Or is there a malevolent force behind it, working and twiddling their thumbs, going, these people are gonna win because it makes more money?
Or alternatively, they could be like, who do we want to be the next popular people?
mm-hmm.
Who do we promote more?
Yeah, basically.
So we're all in agreement that Shi-chan should win.
It would be great if she won, but
Because the Janken is basically a chance for the unpopular members to get center, and Shi-chan deserves that so much more than anyone else.
she does deserve it. Same with him.
Because you got the Senbatsu for anyone else that's popular,
Yeah.
but for the Janken,
It's so
Shi-chan,
Like,
she should win.
I think personally, whoever wins the Sunbats should not be in Janken. Like, the top 16 or whatever should just not be allowed.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
That would actually
for
work really
for
well.
example, Sashi,
is
she's so popular right now, she should not be able to enter in the Janken at all.
Let's be serious here. Sashi should just not participate in anything now. I mean, she'll
Pretty
just
much.
win.
Well, this is getting on to what Nick and I were talking about. I mean, Sashi probably shouldn't participate in the Senbatsu next year at all.
But that's a topic for another time.
Didn't she say sometime that if she won this time, she wouldn't participate next year?
I didn't see anything.
I think I heard something like that.
You might have heard it, but
Yeah, maybe.
in any case, she shouldn't enter next year because she's won 2 years in a row.
And
I
three
mean, we don't
times in
want three
total.
singles and we don't want three singles where she's
Why
center.
not?
I mean,
She's so
Fortune.
popular.
Luke, you're forgetting Fortune Cookie. You're forgetting Fortune Cookie. She already won 3 times. It's just the last.
Yeah, but there was a gap in between. I mean, Fortune Cookie was great. Love Trip
I
was
love the
great,
random black guy.
but that's enough.
Halloween night was great.
Halloween night was great, but I think we've got enough. We need to give way for the newer
If
generations.
she didn't do the next one, it would raise the chance of her not getting the one after that.
Actually, no, she shouldn't do the next one because we know who'll be first in the next one then.
Well, yeah, it's going to be Mayu,
Boom!
which I don't think Mayu should participate either because
I
she's
think-
obviously going to win.
I think Mayu,
So-
Yukirin, and Sashi
Okay,
should
guys,
just not
guys,
participate.
we gotta take into consideration. Will they be allowed to not participate? Because let's put Mayu's and Sashi's votes together. That's about 400,000 albums.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's basically the majority of everyone that voted.
That's a lot
I
of
think
money.
if those two just don't participate, then number one we've got Jay, which obviously I'm not going to complain about.
It would be fun to see that happen because it has been a while since she's centered an AKB
Actually,
single.
I think like
All the Sashi
Sakura
votes
might actually reach
might
the
go
top.
to yeah.
Sakura is a pretty big powerhouse as well.
Yeah, I mean, and if
And of
Sashi
course-
doesn't participate,
And if Sashi doesn't
Yeah.
participate,
Holy
where do
shit,
all her
Sakura.
Hakata votes go?
yeah, Sakura's just gonna spiral up to the top. Well, at least in my
I mean, we
opinion.
also have to remember, if those 400,000 people don't vote for the top two, they'll vote for other ones as well to get them more popular.
There's also the chance that people won't vote at all because their favourite girl didn't
There
show up.
is that too.
People would just boycott it and
Well,
be like,
this is why it's a
"Nope."
gamble if they don't participate at all.
Yeah.
Or they can just like participate under a guise, which is obviously not them.
Yeah,
Thanks, Nyan. Thanks,
Yeah,
Nyan.
because Nyan Nyan Carmen worked so well this year.
None
Yup.
of us could
16th
figure out
place.
who she actually was, right?
I mean, it wasn't obvious.
Yeah,
at all.
that was such a shock. I mean, Nyan Nyan Carmen is actually Nyan Nyan. Wow.
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 Who would have thought?
Hey, the best part of that entire thing was that we saw Yuko back for a while.
Oh,
It's true.
Now I'm sad.
Let's all just remember that Koji Haru wanted to join Morning Musume.
It's true. She was like, I want to join this, but
But then I
But-
couldn't, so I just settled with AKB.
But this next year, if you exclude members that have already won, I mean, you get rid of Sashi and you get rid of Mayu, you've got Jay.
You got Cyan.
And she really needs a center.
Well, we should talk about the ending of the Janken and just like, will it be a good song or won't it be a good song? That is the question.
Well, I mean, you can't really determine that beforehand.
Unless you already decide who the winner is, if you're a producer, and you have a song that's already made for said person. Mariko.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Uekar and Mariko, and it's basically the best song that AKB ever produced.
Wait, what do you mean? They didn't know she was gonna win beforehand. They had no idea.
Or did they?
They just
That's the question.
They just made the song
Maybe.
hoping she'd win.
Or maybe Akipi was secretly a Mariko Oshi.
I'm gonna go with that one.
He was, and you know it.
I mean,
Definitely was.
everyone around that time would be a Mariko-sama.
Every middle-aged man probably like Mariko. Let's be serious here.
Wasn't it that guy
Bad
was
Boys.
in no, the AK Bingo guy?
Yeah, the Bad
one that
Boys.
started off
Yeah.
not the
the
boy.
other guy.
The old
Sata.
guy.
Also,
Yeah.
You mean Sata? Yeah.
Oh.
No, the old guy.
It wasn't the
Oh,
bad
the
boy, it was
old
the
guy.
one originally. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was like-
Who's the old guy?
The random third guy who ruined.
Yeah.
ruined
He was
it.
like such a.
Oh, the old guy.
Yeah, the weird third person who just stopped showing up, and it was
The guy
best.
that was part of the original series.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then just
and then he stopped-
disappeared because he stopped coming to work, apparently.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure he wasn't in Mariko Oshi.
no, Sato was Mariko.
yeah,
Oshi.
Sata was.
Was it? Who was he?
Sato was Mariko.
Yeah.
Sato was Mariko.
Sato was.
Sato was Mariko.
It was announced during the very first episodes, but the old guy,
Who was?
forgive me, I don't remember his name,
Neither
but he wasn't into Mariko. He was into the younger girls.
Oh yeah,
Very
no, yeah,
creepily.
he was a pervert. Yeah.
That's the reason why he stopped coming.
They.
Wow. Careful with your wording there.
Okay, come on. Let's keep it PG, guys.
Says the person who said it.
I mean, to be honest, like you got what he said. He was pulling off a Master Roshi vibe here. No,
Silence.
Master Roshi, Dragon Ball. No?
Dragon.
I didn't catch that at all.
Oh, whatever.
Thanks, Discord.
I think we all agree that Sata has brilliant taste in Oshis.
Oh, yes. I'm with you there.
The reason why they stopped AK Bingo was not because they just moved on. It's because Mariko left and he couldn't handle it.
But it's
That,
3
I
years
think
later.
you're spot on there.
But it's 3 years later.
He
Yeah,
tried
he
to
just-
deal for the 3 years without, but he just couldn't.
It's true.
It's just
Yeah, he tried, but he just couldn't handle it.
He couldn't handle.
He even cut his hair and everything, and even then that didn't work. So
Rest in peace, that beautiful pompadour.
Man, I already
Oh,
missed
it's the
Bad
best.
Boys.
Hey, Women's Rush Hour. There we go. They're pretty great.
in any case, we're getting up to an hour. So that's going to end off our first episode there, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's good. Oh yeah, and just for anybody who actually watches this video, we'll try to put all the links to whatever we were talking about in the description, so you can check there.
Yep, so you can find the Janken sheet and...
And the,
The
photos
graduation
and the photos I
announcement.
took with Kasai will be there.
graduation
damn it.
announcement,
That kind of
photos,
stuff. Yeah.
and album
I feel
covers,
like this is
possibly.
going to be my fault that it's not there, so I apologise in advance.
Well, anyway, you can also follow
we
us
will
on
complain
Twitter
to them.
if you want to do that. That is at HKT for no. At
Are you secretly Harupi or
Dazza,
have me emceeing.
Dazza, are you secretly a Sashyoshi?
Apparently.
No,
apparently so.
HKT. It's got to be Harupi.
We have
You
officially
just open
taken
his
over
closet
Hakata.
and there's like a shrine sitting there.
It's like I totally didn't vote for her. I totally didn't.
We're totally not working under Sashi.
Anyway, so if you want to follow us on Twitter, that was WTA47.
And yeah,
And the links
Listen
to our
for us
social
next
media
time.
will be in the description below.
All our individual
Yeah.
ones, that
Yeah.
is.
So you can follow all our Twitters and
our
YouTubes and
certain
things.
gifts that are always put up of Mariko-sama.
Hell yeah.
And for occasional idol news, you can check fightingfornippon.com.
And
Hey.
if we're just giving disclaimers, I apologise for being very drunk.
You should. You should.
I said it before we recorded, and I'll say it now. Drink less!
I'll try.
In any case,
I'm
guys,
sorry.
thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel and all that sort of stuff. And bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Ashan sucks.
Shut up.